Washington, David Lilienthal, who spent the last 20 of his 50 years in government service, turns in his identification badge at the Atomic Energy Commission headquarters. In leaving public service, the man who steered both TVA and the civilian control of atomic energy through their critical early days says of the atomic future,
"For the last 4 years, I've been living with the atom, day and night. And as I leave to become a private citizen, I'm glad of this chance to share with the people of the United States my great sense of confidence in the future. If we are not timid, if we keep our shirts on, if we do not yield to hysteria and jitters, I believe that we stand at the beginning of one of the greatest periods in all human history."
Elsewhere in the Capitol, the House Ways and Means Committee holds public hearings on a new tax bill. Chairman Doughton, Center, hears Motion Picture Association President Eric Johnston say of federal excise taxes,
"I believe the continuation of wartime excise taxes in peacetime constitutes a drastic intrusion of government into the regulation of business inconsistent with a free enterprise system. Mr. Chairman, I believe with all the sincerity that I can muster that the wartime excise taxes should be repealed now."
Mr. Johnston is asked specifically about movie admission taxes by California's Representative King.
Mr. King and gentlemen, I'm very glad to answer that question. To millions of American
families, the motion picture is the only form of entertainment. It's a form of entertainment which the poor person can enjoy. We're furnishing entertainment at the cost of about 15 to 20 cents an hour. Obviously, when you tax that 20%, you increase that cost and you decrease the amount of enjoyment which people of low income brackets can have.
At the Beverly Hills Hotel in California, Fred R. Samis, editorial director of PHOTOPLAY magazine, presents PHOTOPLAY's annual Gold Medal Awards for the most popular screen personalities. Jimmy Stewart takes the Actors Award based on votes cast each week by movie audiences across the country. Kirk Douglas, who rocketed from obscurity to stardom in 1949 and who currently stars in the Warner Brothers film Young Man with a Horn, receives a special award for his splendid contributions to the screen. And George Murphy presents Jane Wyman, whose performance in Johnny Belinda won her the Academy Award with a medal signifying the movie audience's choice as the year's best actress.
Knit fashions come into their own as a New York designer comes up with a couple of bright ideas making fancy knitting easy. A simple chart replacing pages of knitting instructions is a cinch to translate into an argyle pattern like the scarecrow with which Grace has dressed up this all-knit outfit. Designer Mimi Pierce shows Phyllis bright idea number 2. The customer can try on a sample to see how it looks before going ahead and knitting it. The pleats in this two-piece suit Grace knitted for herself, its top decorated with an Indian Maharaja, are real knitting news. Like the rest of the outfit, they're made simply by following the visual instruction charts. Knitting shops throughout the country carry the designs. Enter Phyllis wearing a pebbly suit she's made herself. Knitted outfits can be made to imitate anything from tweed, like this, to stylish resort fabrics like these. Phyllis wears a new full-skirted dirndl dress. Grace, a one-piece outfit with matching jacket. No wonder so many style-conscious women today stay home and tend to their knitting. The annual pet show of the Madison Square Boys Club gets off with a grand parade, with or without the consent of the entries themselves. The more than 200 entries vying for small fry attention include turtles, snakes, mice, and rabbits. A pair of bantams wins the most unusual award. In addition to its variety of competitors, this contest makes news with another new twist. None of the entries was scratched, but an owner was. Warner Pathe News cameramen record unusual pictures of a lion on the loose in Auburn, Washington. Hey, look out, she's heading right into a house. But it's all right, she lives there. Completely tame, she's just an overgrown house cat. Tyke came to live with Mr. and Mrs. George Westbow as a 3-pound infant. Nursed with loving care, she learned to live and let live. The little cat's friendly. What would you be? But enough's enough. Now 3½, weighing 325 pounds, Tyke lives on cereals and eggs, completely refusing meat, so far. It's cold outside, so for everyone concerned, there's nothing like lion around the house.
The Army improves on mayhem and calls it a game. Battle Down. On a cannon shot, teams of 35 soldiers, equipped with boxing gloves, charge from opposite ends of a field and meet head-on in a midfield trench dug for the occasion. The idea of this sport that makes mere war look like sissy stuff is to capture the enemy flag. Camp Hood cheers the victors, and the victors are happy just to be alive. The giant slalom race, skiing's toughest contest, brings to Aspen, Colorado, experts from 11 nations vying for the World Championship crown. The course, which drops 1,600 feet in a mile and a quarter, is studded with 33 gates to be manipulated with perfect timing at breakneck speeds. The Mount Aspen course is in perfect condition for speed and control, if you've got control. Italy's Zeno Colo, once clocked downhill at 100 miles an hour, rockets to victory and congratulations from the world's best skiers.